Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Greg, and I'm a second year student studying in KIMAP, and I'm from South Korea.
Okay. Today I'm going to take an interview from you, and the topic is what are the problems of international students studying at KIMAP? And then let's start. First question is, did you have to get a study visa?
Yeah, that was one of my requirements to get here. I had to get a student visa for 1 year from my country, from Kazakhstan embassy.
And were there any problems?
Well, fortunately, no, because I actually prepared a lot to get it.
Then second one is, did you have to adapt to new cultural norms, like ways of greetings, visiting someone as a guest, and etc.? If yes, was it difficult to you, and why?
Well, things here were quite different from my countries, starting from like cultures and like people's mindset here. First, it was quite unusual for me to see that and try to copy it, but well, for example, people here usually they when the boys meet each other, they shake their hands, but we don't really do that in my country. First, it was quite uncomfortable for me to do that, but as time goes on, I just decided to just adapt it, and now I'm okay with it. And I didn't have any problem with that.
Then, did you face any mental health problems? And if yes, are they connected with the life in your country?
Uh, Speaking of mental health, actually, I don't think I really experienced any of it because I I like prepared myself quite a lot even before coming here. And before coming here, I had quite a long experience of studying abroad in other country, so I don't think I really struggled with mental problems here.
Okay. Then the next question is, did you feel homesickness? And if yes, please describe what it was.
Once again, since I've prepared, like I was really ready with myself to come to a new country, I was not very miss my home that much. Actually, I quite liked studying here though. I didn't really have any problem.
Then, did you feel socially isolated because you are from another country? If yes, please explain what happened.
Well, I have like long year of experience of studying other country as well besides Kazakhstan. Well, still things were quite different um, from the place where I was studying. So there were some times I felt quite isolated, but it was just a part. It didn't really bother me that much.
Okay. Then, what's your level of Russian language? Did you have problems when communicating with local people using Russian?
Um, well, Russian language was one of my major subjects. I had to take them as a foreign student. And then so far, I have taken 3 courses as of now. The last one I've taken is a professional Russian speaking. And yeah, I had quite a problem with that because this was basically the first time I studied Russian. And even nowadays, I can't really speak Russian quite well, but at least I'm still trying it.
Then, did you have any problems with your studies? If yes, what kind of problems they were?
Uh, well, there were some times in my studies, um, like students or professors, well, they used to suddenly communicate each other in Russian, which I didn't understand. So I had to like just either stay quiet or I had to ask them separately what they were talking. But except that, I don't really think there were any particular problems with studies. I was mostly doing quite okay.
Okay. And then, did you have any financial problems while living here? And if yes, what kind of problems they were?
Mm, well, since it's a foreign country, it was mostly my parents who had to send me money for me to live on here. Well, thanks to them, my parents were quite supportive. I didn't really have a lot of problem with finances, but when I had to pay for my, for example, monies like in dormitory or tuitions, there were sometimes the sending money process getting delayed, and I had to wait for a long time. but except that, things were okay.
Okay. Then, did your level of local language, I mean Russian, affect your academic performance?
Well, once again, I'm still not fully good at Russian though. I just mostly prefer to speak in English, like in any time. And yeah, as I've mentioned, um, maybe, yeah, like because the people spoke Russian here usually, there were so many times that I didn't understand what they were talking. But these days, I'm just trying to just let that happen since I'm in Russian speaking country.
Okay. Then the last question is, did you use support services like tutoring or counseling and that are offered from institutions? And if yes, were there any problems?
Well, I was thinking of asking for some tutoring, but I just decided not because I didn't really think that was necessary for me. But I remember like on the first 3 months, I used to get helps from international office here, which was quite helpful. But after that, I don't think I got help from any of the services.
And also, you come there this year or?
Oh, I'm a second year student. I started from fall 2022.
Okay. And thank you for your participation for my interview.
You're welcome.